Hello everyone, myself Vodnala Shivalingam, a qualified NET JRF in Commerce. I am a verified dedicated Unacademy platform for teaching to the UGC NET Paper 1 and Paper 2 Commerce in the English medium of instruction. Guys, you can watch my daily free live session and plus courses at Unacademy plus platform for the Paper 1 and Paper 2 Commerce in the English medium of instruction. Follow the simple steps. Just go through with the link given in the description. My profile of Unacademy is given in the description. Click on the follow button. After that, you can just see there are various courses which are available at a plus subscription. You have to take a plus subscription in order to access to all these courses. And you can also see there are batch courses which are going on for the paper 1 and paper 2 of various educators and me. And you can just see there is a special classes section. These are daily free live sessions at Unacademy. It will happen. Just click on the CL button so that you can see upcoming live sessions which are scheduled. So whatever the upcoming live session which are scheduled, just go to that and click on notify me. Once you click on notify me, it will ask you the invite code if you are a first time user of Unacademy. Then in such case, enter the invite code Shiva Live to unlock the free live sessions, as well as the same code you can utilize for taking Unacademy plus subscription to recognize as my student, as well as to get 10% additional discount on the plus subscription amount. Let's meet in the free live session. Hello everyone, as part of the UGC NET 2021 results, we are having a topper stock series. Today with us, another 3 JRF toppers are there from the Commerce, UGC NET Commerce. So we are going to interact to get more insights from them and their preparation strategy, how they went through with the preparation during the 2021 examination, and how they are able to get more score in the paper 1 and paper 2 to come up with the light of the JRF. So let's try to interact with our today's JRF toppers, that is JRF in Commerce Santonu Modak, and JRF in Commerce Inam Khan, and JRF in Commerce Venkatesh. So all the 3 members are from the Commerce only. So hello 3 of you, and first of all, heartily congratulations for your JRF success with the highest percentile.
Thank you, sir.
And your family members also, they must be proud about your success that was declared on February 19th. So how are you feeling about it? First, if I can start with Inam, how are you feeling about your JRF after the result?
Sir, good morning, sir, all of you, and Shiva, sir. First of all, I would like to thanks to my Lord Almighty Allah Azza wa Jal and Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And the credit is goes to all my friends and my guru, my teachers, all the teachers on an academy who have teach me, either is Raghav sir or Talveer sir, Shiva sir. Everybody has a very effective, and I have learned a lot of them, a lot of things from them.
Great.
And the feelings was great, sir. Feelings was great, because this is not the one day game. This is the efforts of the last 4 years I have chased for it. So that is an amazing feeling, sir. Amazing feeling.
Great. And Shantanu?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. When the provisional answer key was there, I checked it. So I was knew that I will clear the net, but was not sure about the JRF, as I was on the line if I will be able to do the JRF clear or not. So when the result came and I saw that I qualified for JRF and assistant professor, so yeah, it was a very wonderful feeling, as I was told to myself that it will be your last attempt, so I have to do it. So when I got the result, so it was really good feeling.
Great.
And my family members were very happy.
Venkat?
Yes, sir. First of all, thank you so much, sir. You only made it happen, actually. Even though we put so much hard work and all, you helped us and motivated us at the right time, and the result is now happening. Firstly, last time when I gave the exam, I was not much sure about it, but still the first time excitement will be there, right? So
Yeah.
that made me like think like, okay, this time we'll surely get JRF like that. But last time it didn't happen. This time after giving the exam, I was more confident than the last time. So because I feel better that this time we gave best compared to the last time, like that. And also I didn't check the key, to be honest. I just wanted to see the result directly. So I just waited, and suddenly the result came. I didn't expect that that day the result will be out and all. Suddenly, in group, some people messaged that the result came. I just opened and checked. Within 2 minutes, I have seen the result, and it was shown that we are qualified for JRF. So end of the day, I am so happy, sir. And everything happened because of you, I can say, because I don't know Hindi and all. I didn't follow many educators. Only you and Niharika ma'am only I followed. So
Great.
credit goes to you as well, sir.
So it's been a long journey with you, actually. And if I can go into your preparation strategy, the paper 1 and paper 2. Inam, how your daily routine used to be there during the preparation? Like how much time that you dedicated in a day for a paper 1 and paper 2? And after the lecture, did you listen only to the lectures during that preparation time, or else used to make any other things also, practice and all?
Sir, first of all, I have shared my experience of the day, that I have bifurcated the papers 1st and 2. I have given the half shift of the first paper and the second shift for the second paper. In the first paper, in which I have faced a lot of problems, like the logical reasoning and the data interpretation, or RC. I have practiced a lot of on this topic, and beside it, I have my strong zone is the teaching aptitude and the research aptitude. I have paid a little bit attention on that, because I have a very confident that whatever the questions I can solve it. And in the second paper, I experienced a lot of problems in the subjects like taxation and finance and business statistics. So these are the weak zone of my subjects. So I have read these topics each and every time, and I studies this topic very repeatedly, and I have checked and analyzed what are the weak portion of these subjects. I have write down these topics and practice on it again and again, so that I could resolve it and manage it all the things. First and second paper.
Okay. So you identified mainly the difficult part of the 3. All the out of 10
Yes,
units, the 3 mainly looking like a practical portion. So that
Yes,
you
sir, yes,
identified
sir.
and practiced well for it. Great. And Santanu,
Yes,
how
sir.
about your paper 1 and paper 2 daily routine used to be, the timing and all?
I have done a schedule for the days what will be studying. Like in the morning time, I used to do for time for paper 2, and in the evening I used to study for paper 1. Like in the morning, I used to give 2.5 hours for paper 2, and in the evening 1.5 hours for paper 1. And and the rest of the time I used to watch all the videos which were freely available, like yours class. Like you used to take 3 classes, and I used to take a few other educators classes also, which were freely available to me. And I used to practice a lot of MCQs. I have repeatedly practices a lot of PYQs. Like it was helped me a lot during my exam. And I don't make much notes. I used to only like higher education part or PPD part, which were you have to remember a lot of things. So I used to give much more time to this 2 unit only. And like teaching, research or communication, if you understand the concept, you can do the answers of these 3 units. But in case of PD or higher education, you have to keep practicing or revising the as you have to remember a lot of things.
Yes.
In there. And in Indian logic, I tried to do it by myself, but I was not understanding anything. So I have come across you have in your YouTube channel, you have taken 3 or 4 classes on Indian logic. So when I attended those classes, it really helped me clear my concept, and then I able to all the answers from Indian logic. And you also take classes for DI. We have taken continuously 40 to 45 days of DI classes. So I don't practice by myself any DI. So I used to attend your class. Though in this moment I did my practice. And you also used to take a mathematical reasoning and logical reasoning question later after you did all the DIs. So it helped me a lot. And in paper 2 at 9 p.m. you used to take free classes on Academy YouTube channel and also special classes. So those classes helped me a lot. I used to revise the concept by myself, and I used to attend those MCQs and used to explain all the concepts. So it was really helpful for me.
Great. I can still remember that you were there in almost every free class, whether it of an academy platform or a YouTube or my YouTube, everywhere you were there. That is why I can remember your name very strongly. Even
sometimes
I was also there, but you are much watching a recording, I believe, due to lack of time.
Sometimes, sir, you used to tell that only plus learners were coming in the free class, so I will stop taking classes. So so I was like, no, sir, I used to come every day. Don't stop those classes.
Yes. So, and Venkat, how about your allocation of both papers?
Yes, sir. I generally study in night time only, as you know very well. First of all, the plus classes will be mostly there in the morning, and many times I can't able to attend. So I'll just cover those in afternoon time first of all, and then start my preparation for just prep paper 1 in the evening time and all. And for paper 2, I'll study most of the time in nights and make notes as well. So if you talk about the timing, I can say like for paper 1, I allotted 2 hours maximum in the beginning, from the beginning as well. And for paper 2 as well, something around like 3 hours and all. First, I choose a topic and prepare for that. In a day, I choose some specific topic and prepare for that only and practice and all with previous year questions. Like that only, I started my preparation slowly. And moreover, in the revision time, just before 10 days, they announced before they announced that exam will be happening in 10 days. I was not much into the preparation because you know that mind will be like somehow frustrating if exam goes for too long and all. But once the announcement came, then I started again revising everything and all. Whatever I studied, I started revising, but I didn't touch the new topic in the 10 days. I studied whatever I already studied. I just revised everything. So in that way only I prepared, and for mainly for paper 1, this time I prepared very much better. Compared to last time, I scored very better marks in paper 1 this time. That helped me really to get JRF this time. So paper 1 is main important. Even though we score so much high marks in paper 2, paper 1 decides the JRF for my opinion as per my opinion.
Great. And Inam, if I can ask more about the previous year questions, how this played a role in getting a JRF, because previous year questions, everybody is saying PYQs are more important, and we given importance in the preparation also like that. How you have done the PYQ part?
Yes, sir. Previous year questions and PYQs is more important for cracking the JRF. Without the preparation or the practice on the PYQs, nobody can crack the JRF, because the pattern of the questions is changing, keep on changing every papers. So we need to keep on eye the changing pattern of the papers, first of all. And second thing is, sir, the questions is not the very difficult or not a very simple. Questions format is changed. We need to identify and understand the concept of the questions. Then we can for this we need to revise the previous year questions. That is a more and more important. I have prepared the PYQs in the 2 or 3 hours every day. I have studies or PYQs, attend the PYQs 2 or 3 hours every day. And this is a trend of the UGC NET Commerce and all other papers, that the 2 or 3 questions always repeated in nature. You can also experience it, sir. 2 or 3 questions also always repeated. So that is the very important to crack the JRF, to solve the PYQs, and by solving the PYQ, you are understanding the format of the questions. Then you are able to crack the JRF, because PYQs is very important, sir. Very important.
And about Santanu?
Yes, sir. PYQ is must. Yes, I have done PYQs for last 4 to 5 years, and I used to attend all the classes, and mainly in free classes, all the PYQs is usually done. So if you attend the free classes of PYQs also, if you get the concept cleared, not only 1 point, the other 3 points you get also cleared. So if you do more PYQs, your concept will be more clear. Not just revising the concept is not going to help you. You have to do PYQs repeatedly. As I have practiced PYQs like 4 to 5 times. I have practiced each and every year, so it helped me a lot. So just doing the concept and I will clear the JRF, it will not going to happen. So you have to be more focused on the PYQs, and you have to try to attend all the classes and listen. Just not like you get first position or second position in leaderboard. You have to see which if I have this how much question I did by myself, and how much I give it by tukka, and if those I gave it by tukka, if I learned or not, where I am going wrong. So you have to just learn also, not like I have to come on the leaderboard, but you have to analyze where I am gone wrong, and you have to understood the concept, and you have to clear that also.
Great. And Venkat?
Yes, sir. Actually, for me, more than the complete syllabus preparation and all, this PYQ course will really help you to crack JRF. I can say surely that even though you are not completed the syllabus, or even though you completed just 50% or 60% syllabus, that doesn't really matter. If you completed the previous year questions for each and every unit and topics section wise, you have 100% chance to clear the JRF, because PYQs are that much important, and they every year they're repeating the same concepts with different types of approach. Maybe sometimes like sequence wise questions, sometimes match the following. Questions pattern may be different every time, but the concept will be the same. It won't be changing every year. So maybe the level of question may be higher level, conceptual level like that, but the concept was remaining the same every time. So previous year question obviously very important. That too with explanation, with complete explanation is very important. So in that case, your previous year questions course, complete course in Unacademy Plus really helped me. Yours and Niharika ma'am batch course, that really helped me a lot to crack the JRF. So it was obviously the main. It was obviously the main reason why I got JRF.
Great. Because here when we are talking about PYQ, it is not just a PYQ question to the answer. It is about PYQ with explanation is our target. How we used to prepare also in the same way. We used to prepare in a way like with explanation or unknown things, and writing down the points which we don't know from the PYQ. Because theory we will cover to some extent, which is mentioned in the syllabus. But the remaining things we can cover only after solving the PYQs. We'll get to know about it. Otherwise, we will not get to know those things. So that's about a PYQ. And if I can ask about the final and revision as well as a mock test part before the exam 10 days, how you people went through with it? I know.
Yes, sir. The last 10 days strategy is very important for me, and I have keep all the syllabus and books aside, and revise the PYQs whole days. I have allot one paper first in the morning shift, and second paper commerce in second shift. So I have allotted my times on daily basis. Last 10 days, I have covered all the PYQs in mock. First paper and the second paper. And the questions in which I have faced difficulties, I have done a lot of efforts on improving that questions and subject or the concept. And this is play a very important role for cracking the JRF. Yes, sir. The last 10 days is very important. and I have do a lot of practice on solving the PYQs and like mock test on an academy. And on an academy, I have take the explanation part is very important on an academy platform, which are very helpful. So the concept becomes very clear by the explanation. I have not only just go through the mock test paper, but also to understand the
Analyze.
explanation of that portion.
Hmm.
Explanation of that portion. So that is very important for improving my concept in difficult questions. So that is why, sir, I have practiced last 10 days strategy for the cracking the JRF.
Great. Santanu, how about your last 10 to 15 days?
Sir, before the exam, you in free classes for paper 2, you were taking all the revision classes. You have taken all the subjects, so it helped me a lot. So I don't have to revise the concept by myself. So I have to watch your paper 2 commerce free classes, and after that I used to download the PDF, free PDF, and I used to go through that only. And some other classes, if PYQs were going on, so I have to attend those classes also. And for paper 1, I only in those 10 days I only done the PYQs only, and for higher education PD I little revised that, but other subject I just only did the PYQs only. Sir, I don't much done the mock test, so I like to tell the others that please do the mocks, as I have not not done much mock test. So somehow I managed to just finish the exam at a time only. So I have left one question also. So I will tell others to do more mock tests. So as I was not done much mock, I just only practice PYQs only.
Great. Venkat?
Yes, sir. In the beginning of preparation, I used to solve many mock tests and all. But when it comes to the last 10 days revision time, I didn't do much mock test. Maybe 2-3 mock tests I done, but not much I spent with mock test. Rather, I spent with revision with PYQs. I revised every PYQs as a revision only. So I spent the last 10 days fully for that only mainly. And if you talk about paper 2 RC, it was very important for JRF. After paper 1, for first target is paper 2 RC only. Last time when I gave the exam, I have just 5 to 10 minutes in the end minute. That time only I suddenly see the RC and everything went away from my hands. So like that was happened last time. But this time I first taken the RC of the paper 1 and then I directly taken the RC of the paper 2, the 10 questions in commerce. So that helps me really to score some good marks in paper 2 RC. And other than that, DI also very important. This time I scored 5 by 5 in DI. That also helped me. And your daily DI classes and RC classes, that also helped me a lot in YouTube and as well as an academic free platform. That helped me.
So after the revision and mock test, finally the last 3 hours of examination day is more important rather than the 1 year of preparation. So how did you tackle that 3 hours of preparation while giving an exam? What are your priorities in paper 1 and paper 2? Like, do I need to give RC first and DI first, like that? Any priorities were there, or else just like that, how the questions are there, you went on? Inam.
Yes, sir. 3 hours is very important for us because the preparation of the last 1 or 2 or 3 years is depend on that only 3 hours. So here the condition of the mind, body, and soul is need to very neutral, sir. You just don't need to very happy to see the easy questions, and you do not need to be very to see the very difficult questions. The position of the mind is very neutral, sir. So balanced. So sir, I have bifurcated and the first paper 60 to 70 minutes. 70 minutes and all the rest times given to the second paper. But if some questions are left from the first paper, I left it. But don't exceed the 70 minutes from that first paper, because the second paper is very important. We just need to more focus on the second paper. because it has a 100 questions. So, sir, the first paper to the first paper I have given 70 minutes, and rest of the times given to the second paper. And the questions in which I have faced a lot of difficulties, and the questions are not solving, I skip it. I don't play with that questions and wasting the times on that questions. I skip it and come on the second questions. That is the my strategy. And the questions in which I have very easy, I took only 10 to 15 seconds to solve it. And all the whole the papers I have maintained the time management as the papers will come in and the 3 hours. So I manage the times in this entire paper. And the last and the RC in the second paper in RC is very dangerous for attempting at the last. Because if you are attempting the second paper RC at the last times, and the times is very short times, so you are not able to understand the concept of the RC, because the time is very short. So it is very easy to solve that RC in first, so that you can secure more and more marks. This is my strategy, sir.
Great. Even I was insisting before the exam, there is a surprise is going to come always at the end. Directly click on the 91st question where you can see the RC, second paper RC.
Yes, sir.
Because surprisingly, before the 2020 examination, many were mistaken that suddenly at the end RC came. By that time is out of hand.
Yes, sir.
Now, this time people has alert. Directly they clicked on to the once the paper one completed, directly they clicked on 91st question, because they are placing from 91 to 100. So 91st question, if you can pick up, out of the 10 questions, if you are able to do it, at least a 7 to 8 questions with a limited time, we are going to get a more marks for sure. That will be making our zone into a JRF, or it can throw it out of net also. If you are not doing that, it can throw out of the competition. If you are doing that, yes, one, sir, it will make you to All India rank also. That will decide a matter. And Santonu, how about your 3 hours?
As when I reached the center and entered my classroom, the nerve was there. What will be the question, and how will I answer the question? So, but when the exam starts, everything, nerve gone away. I always used to do it the question step by step. I don't like to jump into other questions, so I started the question as it were coming. So it took me 5 minutes extra. I think I took 65 minutes for my paper 1. So then I started the paper 2. As I was doing, I tried to do a little faster every question. But when I started, as I did my RC at the last only, so not much time were left. Hardly 4 to 5 minutes were left. So I got nervous. RC was a scoring, so I was getting nervous. If I not able to do it, so I have to dash it. So I don't studied the comprehension. I just dash into the questions only. So I luckily I got 7 answers correct, but I also left 1 question. So I will tell others that don't do that mistake only. It might harm your JRF. Luckily I got more marks. So I will tell others to do the RC in between or at first only. So you will get more better marks in RC. Not like to dash like me.
Yes, Venkat. How about your 3 hours?
Yes, sir. Actually, first of all, when we talk about the RC, the 45 questions, we can somehow assume that this way it will come, that way it will come like that. But the RC is always unpredictable. Sometimes it will come very easily, and sometimes it will be like takes more time to understand it. The concept will be there. So anyway, it will be better to take the RC in beginning itself. That's the main thing. If we take in the end, there is so much distractions will be there in mind already. So much stress will be there, and we can't able to see it properly. Our eyes will be stressed at all. That will we have to read everything, so that will mostly impact the marks. Obviously, even though we know we have read it correctly, sometimes mind won't work. So these are the distractions that will happen. So better RC will be in beginning, that will be whoever aspirant is going to write for the next time. And also for paper 2 RC this time another unpredictable standard costing came actually. Generally 2 paragraph like pattern only will come. This time standard costing also came. So obviously that will be another unpredictable thing. Anyway, we prepared so that doesn't matter, but we have whatever the type of question or pattern of question in RC, it will be beginning better to take in beginning, so that will increase the marks in that part. And when you talk about the DI, you can solve as your same strategy only as you say in every class. You can take the 3 or 4 questions which will be easy in the DI in the beginning itself, so that will save our time. And if any question, not only in DI, if any question is very big, can't able to understand, it takes time, means just skip that question and move on to the easiest question from the beginning to then take the time in the end to complete those remaining questions which are in pending like that. So that will really help to save time and get the marks in the easy questions. In fact, if you try the harder questions in beginning, means that will stress your mind and you may miss the easy questions as well because of that.
Correct.
Even though you know some easy questions, that stress will make you to go wrong in the easy questions. Okay, that's why simpler questions or easy questions will be taken in the beginning and approach the some more medium level or higher level questions in the beginning or in the end. That will help you a lot to score higher marks.
Great. So it's great to hear from you, 3 of you, and congratulations once again for the great success. And all the best for your future endeavors. Now your names are going to be increased with a suffix, that is PhD, doctorate, and assistant professor. Many things are yet to be achieved. Now the second half of the life lessons are going to be there. So I am wishing you all the best for the new journey of the PhD and new journey of the assistant professor also. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be meeting in the next video with another set of topics. Thank you so much, and bye-bye to all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.